Hello everybody, welcome to Newsington. Welcome back. Got another interesting week of news to talk about. We're going to start off with Johnny Depp. Obviously there's been this ongoing thing between him and Amber Heard involving her abusing him, but she's saying that he abused her. I mean, the evidence has shown that it was actually her abusing him, but you know the way it goes, people find that hard to believe because it's so often that, you know, the guy will be mean to the woman, whatever, so people are having a hard time thinking that the roles could be reversed here. Now, shit was sort of going along, you know, nothing had really been happening for a while, but then obviously the Sun, the most toxic, shitty, fucking reporting newspaper ever, just spread nothing but gossip, decided to start chatting shit about it, saying that actually Depp was the abuser. Now, Depp wasn't having any of it, you know, so he took a case against them. And what the Sun decided to do was get Amber Heard to come and lie for them and say that Depp was abusing her. Now, obviously, they just had her testimony, which is fake, and, you know, Depp didn't have what he needed to back himself up. So the Sun just won the case against Depp. And in response, what they done? Warner Brothers have booted Johnny Depp off the Fantastic Beasts movie, the third one. Now, he was in the first two, so he's quite an important character for those movies, like the Harry Potter prequels. He plays a guy called Grindelwald. He's quite an important character. You know, I understand he was gonna have quite a big role in this third movie. So everyone's pissed off anyway about that. I mean, the first two movies weren't that good, but we're not really talking about the quality of the movies. We're talking about him. And on top of that, you know, you can't recast Johnny Depp. You just can't. He's not a man you can recast. You know, Johnny Depp is a very niche, very specific actor, so yeah. Now, of course, there's been memes about this, but they're not taking the piss out of it. They're just memes in support of Depp and against Amber Heard. I mean, this is an interesting one. When Amber Heard accused Depp of beating her, Depp was fired from all roles. When it turned out Amber was beating Depp, she didn't lose any of her roles. Depp seemed to get a second chance to get back into the acting profession, but now Warner Brothers have re-fired Depp, saying the evidence is irrelevant. The evidence is irrelevant. Okay. Ooh, this is a tricky one. Fire Johnny Depp, who's innocent. Fire Amber Heard, who's actually abusive. I mean, that red button is looking kind of tasty. Firing the abused or firing the abuser? I mean, it's an easy decision. Johnny Depp never abused Amber Heard, but we will ruin his career anyways. What? How can you do this? It's outrageous. It's unfair. Petition to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 is going around. I thought she was already fired from that. I'm not going to lie. I swear I heard a while ago that she'd been kicked off the movie. Maybe they took her back because they thought she wasn't actually guilty. I'm not really sure, but she should be kicked off it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I wonder how it's going to unfold. I mean, he lost a case against the Sun, which is just a trashy fucking newspaper. I don't know why Warner Brothers have gone, oh wow, the Sun, they won that case. They're very reliable and, you know, a good source. We should totally listen to them. Fuck no. Okay, it's just fucking stupid. But, you know, all the boys are back in Depp. Hopefully all the girls are back in Depp as well. You know, Amber Heard is the guilty one in this case, it certainly seems. So, I know celebrity couples are a bit, you know, they never really work. It always ends up being toxic. I'm sure he was probably toxic to her, she was toxic to him. But it looks like she's playing the card of it was all him, when really, it seems like it was more her. But yeah, we're back in Depp. Now the big one. Thing that everyone's been talking about. Trump and Biden. Now we could really stop this conversation right now, in all honesty, just with this. As a European, yeah, you know what I mean? It's really got nothing to do with us, but you know, everyone wants to give their opinion. So, why not do the same? Actually, I'm not going to give my political opinion because, you know, I'm not lefty. But we've got memes to look at. Memes. So we can look at the memes instead. Joe Biden at Dunkin' Donuts. What will he order? He forgot. Sleepy Joe Biden. I mean, the dude ain't. He ain't there. I mean, I never know. I feel like it could be an act at this stage to, you know, it's a ploy so that he can leave a little bit for his term, get Kamala Harris in charge, but you know, he struggles. You know, in his debates, he didn't even know he was going up against. You know, he was like saying, I'm going up against George. No, the dude's name is Donald Trump. It's not George Bush, alright? It's Bill Clinton. Trump. But, you know, during the election, there was a bit of confusion. People thought Target won. You know, how the fuck y'all let Target win the election? That's the truth, actually. Target won the election. But, you know, both Republican and Democratic parties will help everyone the same. You know, we did it, Kamala. We won the White House. I think we can all see this is what the plan is here. Whether it'll work, though, you know, it's whether Joe Biden will actually do his full term, or just be like, nah. You know, because he doesn't seem like he's very, you know, he's 77. He seems to be struggling with at least his mental health slightly. So it's a matter of whether he'll do his full term, or whether he'll have to drop out halfway through and then Kamala Harris comes in charge. But, you know, you got to feel bad for Trump, you know. The fucker stole his election. Can't have shit in Detroit. Am I right? And people also ask him, what is Trump's last name? What is his last name? His last name is 2020. Trump 2020. Come on, y'all know this. I'm not gonna lie, the best thing actually about in this build up was when he brought up Lil Pimp. Even I'm calling him Lil Pimp. No, it is Lil Pimp. No, it's Lil Pump. I'm getting confused now from the video. He was doing his thing in, I don't know what state it was. He was like, you know, doing a little talk, you know, getting people motivated, you know, MAGA, all that. And Lil Pump was in the audience. And he said, oh yeah, we got Lil Pimp here. Lil Pimp. And then he brought him up and he said, oh, what's up, Lil Pump? You know, you got it right the second, third time, whatever. But, you know, you got Lil Pump coming on going, yeah, MAGA 2020. And obviously, you know, the results came through. Trump has not been having it. He says, I won this election by a lot. Oh man, how do we tell him? You know, obviously he's talking about taking this Supreme Court style, you know, saying the ballots ain't been counted right. Maybe that is the case, but I don't really think it's a significant enough amount of ballots has been counted wrong to really make a substantial difference, because Joe Biden won it quite heftily in the end. It wasn't necessarily a close debate. So, well, close result, I mean. So, you know, he's not going to have a whole lot of luck here, I don't think, Mr. Trump. But, you know, after Joe Biden won, he tweeted this. Poggers. Poggers. What can we say? Trump was ejected. Orange was ejected. But obviously, we got a really nice photo of Joe Biden after he won. You know, him with cat. Very nice photo. Very nice. You know, I would have liked to see Trump with the cat more, but, you know, it is a nice photo. I can't deny that. Now, something we do need to be concerned about is Lizzo said she will run naked in the streets if Joe Biden wins the presidency. Now, this is even more of a reason to recount the votes. Police. But, you know, Joe Biden, he won. Okay? It's pretty certain, I think. I don't think it's gonna get flipped on his head, you know. But here's his POV after walking into the White House. You're Joe Biden. You won the election and Kamala Harris asked to speak with you. Y'all already know where this is going. But, you know, talking to Kamala Harris, she's the first black woman. She is the first black woman. Yes, she's the first ever. It's groundbreaking. But it seems to be the end for Trump. But love him or hate him, he was great for the memes. He was memes. It was lovely having him. Another thing Biden did to celebrate was this. I'm playing it. That's an old photo. We should be concerned that he's our president now. Well, he's not my president. Oh wait, I don't care. I'm a European. It doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. Low-key though, I think he might be a Sith Lord. I love democracy. That sounds familiar. He is the Sith Lord. It's not Jar Jar. It'd be Biden. But you gotta admit, Trump looking like he was on it the whole time. Look at his handshake. It's incriminating. And to be fair, Trump did have one more thing to say, you know, regarding the whole thing. Obviously, he's been talking about Supreme Courts, but he had this to say, run me back my $1,200, alright? Come on, all you Americans. You gotta give it back now. He gave it to y'all, you didn't vote for him. Come on, it's only fair. Small loan of $1,200. Come on now. But, you know, he took everything from him. Biden took everything from Trump. But he don't even know where he is, so, you know, we move. But for those of you back to school in America, Biden did have this to say. It's quite an important thing. Please come to the FNAF Roleplay Club after school tomorrow. I'm going to be Freddy Fazbear, but we need a Bonnie. Who's going to be Bonnie? Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to support Biden on this. But you know, it's been an interesting week. The presidential election was very tense. I was actually keeping a firm eye on it. I think everyone was. I think it was inevitable that Biden was going to win because there has been a agenda against Trump ever since people found out he was running. It's been a constant character assassination of him his whole time in charge. And I think the thing that sums it up best is this. The left now says they'll unite the country after they spent half the year burning it down. Not even half the year, the whole 4 years. They've spent their whole time complaining about Trump being in charge. Don't get me wrong, he's a controversial figure, but he's done some good things for that country, economy-wise, and many other things, unemployment. Made peace with North Korea, Russia, got good trade deals going on with us in the UK. But you know, the left, all they constantly did was shit on him, bring him down, complain. Now, you can't, you know, you're allowed to not like the leader that you have in charge, but you still got to get on with your life. You still just got to move on, you got to work hard. But it seems like most of that generation just complained. Especially the young people, my sort of age. You know, the ones that feel like they need everything handed to them on a plate, you know, like they're entitled to everything, but they just need to crack on with it, really, you know. Just get through the 4 years, work hard, do what you need to do, and then when it comes to it, vote for who you want to vote for the next one. Maybe you'll get who you want in charge. But, you know, they ain't slick. You know, they've been chatting shit the whole time, and now that they've got Biden in charge, they're like, oh, so happy. Everything's good now. It's like, shut the fuck up. They weren't humble at all. Like, at all. Now, I'm not saying, you know, Trump's doing himself a whole lot of good now. It would be slightly better if he was just sort of saying, okay, we lost. But, you know, he obviously thinks he has a leg to stand on. I'm not sure if that's just because, you know, he has a slightly big ego. Yeah, it was never a case of people wanting to vote for Joe Biden. It was a case of people not wanting to vote for Trump because the perception of him as being completely twisted. Like, even the news in, you know, England from the BBC, it's very one-sided. It's very biased. You know, you could see they have a problem with Trump, and they're not balanced on it. But, you know, that's the world we live in now. We live in a, you know, generation of cancel culture and, you know, if you know, everyone being left, that sort of thing. So it was always going to go this way. I think we all knew that. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. I said I wasn't going to give my political opinion, but there's a little bit of it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the memes. I'm sure you didn't enjoy my point of view. That's this week's Newsington.